Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Exploring Freedonia. So, we did skip a week. Forgive me for that. And I know last time I mentioned that we were going to be tackling the Empress's Tomb today. However, that seems to be a little bit harder than I was anticipating. People have been busy lately, and I haven't found people to run the dungeon with me. So, in the meantime, today is Valentine's Day, and the Valentine's dungeon is now once again live for the server, and I'm interested in giving it a shot. It has been a while since I've done one of these dungeons. Quite a while, honestly, and I'm really curious to see how it's going to go. I did not bring a notch apple, but I did bring some golden apples. My goal is to, as always, simply not die. Hopefully, I'll do a lot better than that, but honestly, I never know. Sometimes these things are chaos. And you may notice that I do actually have a few new mods running. One that's going to pop out is this little lovely HUD mod, mini HUD, in the top left corner of my screen. It is a condensed, smaller way to show some important information. You can customize a lot of it, but the most interesting part is that it can show the server's TPS. Now, there's been a couple different attempts to show TPS on the server before. Obviously, there was Code Toil's TPS mod, which kind of worked for a while, but didn't last super long. There was a time period where a TPS command was directly implemented into the server, but that also eventually got taken out because people were using it in ways that the staff didn't like. And there's some other ones out there, but none of them that I messed with seemed to really work with MCO. So I finally asked, because I had noticed people were talking about TPS more openly. I'm like, wait, how are you able to see that information? Apparently they're recommended this mod, so you might see it in some videos in the future, but just a little quick explanation of that out of the way before we go get into this mess. Now, I don't have a helmet. That is an unfortunate thing. But other than that, I'm pretty much fully kitted and ready to go. I got some arrows, I got some gold apples, some food. I might as well refill that stack though, so we have a full stack to go good with. And now it's just a matter of seeing what exactly I am getting myself into. Let us see what this has. We go to events, Delta City, of course, Redstone Contraption Contest, 2023 Build Comp, Fishing Cove, Winterthorn Dungeon. I have no idea what that is. The Great Outdoors Build Comp, Easter Bunny Bash, that's where we're headed. Empress's Tomb's there. Oh, okay, so that's the Empress's Tomb. I have no idea what this is. I don't think I've ever actually even seen this or heard of it, or I don't know. Easter Bunny Bash. No, wait, it's not Easter. What am I thinking? That must be I'm guessing that is the Valentine's one, then. Yeah, that's gotta be the Valentine's one. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. For some reason I thought it was March, or April, or whatever. So, let us take a look. Yep. This is it. And it's dark. Where are we? We are south of Navarro a bit. Right-click for a wiki with more information. Wow, this place is big. This is actually extremely big. Like, I have not seen a dungeon this big on the server in a while. So yeah, let's see everything that's allowed. Heal is allowed here, okay. But jump to is not. Interesting. Oh, this is the boat everybody was talking about. And I'm hearing mobs. Pluto. Oh, hey, don't mind us. Okay, I won't. Mars. Are these the goddesses? Oh, that's right. I need to get a new MCO pack. Let's go handle that real quick. Just go ahead and let that go. There we go. Events. Forêt d'Amour. Cupid. Oh, no. Who's fighting Cupid? I'm curious whose idea it was to put a giant thing over everything. Oh, now they have textures. Pluto. Mars. Spirits. What's over here? Ah, yes. Ooh, this is beautiful. It almost looks kind of like it's either a gyro or it's an armillary sphere. I'm not sure which. Honestly, I should build an armillary sphere. Another project I have in the works, but I'm not going to worry about right now. This place is very beautiful, though. This is just dark. Okay. Yep, someone's fighting a cupid. You have to figure out where exactly that is, though. Some very, very beautiful trees, though. We got another little boat. That's nice. Oh, I think we found the party. Kaboom. That looks like a crystal pad. I'm guessing that's where you put a crystal to either activate a boss or the dungeon? Is there a /dungeon currently disabled? Okay, so no. It's not a command-operated one. I'm guessing this is the battle arena? Yep. Here we are. Who is that? What was that? Gold ingot. Ooh, we can farm gold here. I guess I killed the cupid. Anna's not. Wasn't. Anna, I'm... I don't know what's going on. We all just killed the neutral cupids. Oh shit. Minus... Nope. First time. Here, I'll respawn those cupids. Come to the theater. I'm at the theater. Oh, thanks, slime. There. Now I can see better. Cupids. Oh, that's nice. They don't hurt you, so don't hurt them. I won't hurt them. Wow, those are very well made. So these are the cupids. Fox Cupid. Furries are love, furries are life. You can give them a good gift. Yeah, they're looking at each other. So what's happening exactly? Oh! What the hell? That one does not look happy. No, that one looks very, very unhappy. Oh, sweet. Oh, holy. It's clipping. Ah! Ow. Look out, Anna. What the fuck is it? Ow. Ow. Why is it targeting me? Stop shooting me. You flamboyant piece of shit. I was the punching bag, apparently. Oh. Yes, don't shoot me this time, you turkey. Ow. Hello? Oh, there it is. Where are you? Come on. Where'd you go? Oh, I got it. Potted roses. I got a mod that lets you see stuff, but it's obnoxious as hell. So I'll leave that be. Potted roses. It's interesting. Trash can. Any items you put in here will be deleted. Well, I'm happy it exists. I don't need it. What is on Anna's head? Give Cupid a fish. Can I give it the roses? No. Oh. Well, yeah, Anna, that was overfast. Honestly, this is... I'm waiting for the chaos to start. This hasn't been too chaotic so far. I'll try. Whatever completing a heart is. I'm guessing that might involve getting drops from it. Oh, where's she going? Go get heart items from the other mobs in dungeon. I didn't see others. Okay, after crystal was used. Also look at the statue. Yeah, I saw them. They're really interesting. They're kind of terrifying. Like, straight up. Those are, like, really terrifying. Wiki link for more information. Valentine's themed dungeon created by Teaacup and Void42 is French for Forest of Love. Ah. Okay. Not much other information, though. Really not much else. Normal and crystals. Oh, okay. Got it. I'm on it. Let's go. Just assume my, intuition was correct. Ah, yep, there we go. Why are they going in here? Ah. And enthralled. Okay, where... Make sure we help these people out a little bit. What a love bug. Oh, I got forgotten words. That looks like a common, well, non-common item. There is no common items. More gold. There's actually a lot. There's actually some really decent gold drops. Like, far better than Shulker Ranch for sure. Are there other monsters around? Are there others around the map? Throughout the dungeon. Okay, where are the others? Oh, what in the... Where the hell? Where? Come here. Oh, those are noxious. Trying to hit this turd. Oh, where are you? Hello? Oh, bug. Obnoxiously tiny hitbox. Ow. Alright. I got lost in the forest. Or the maze. Alright. Well, that's a start to things. Alright. Now that we've returned, let's go ahead and grab some more crystals. Let's go see what we can get up to. Ow! I forgot I moved my microphone closer to my desk now, or closer to where I sit, and I totally just didn't smash myself in the face. Where's that mother? Aha! How I got Valentine items in dungeon? It's because this is a Valentine's dungeon, goober. Ooh, more forgotten words. Who's that? The Vassal of Venus. They don't seem to do anything. Oh, who's fucking... What in the baloney? Who did that? Hold on. What is Cupid? Cupid is life. Cupid is a fox. Cupid is a furry. Cupid is apparently a furry. Ow! Okay. Oh, there's a love bug. Oh, that doesn't sound good. We get a lot of gold from this. More love bug. Hello? Anybody? Hello, enthralled. Ow. Clearly my dismemberment mod doesn't work with the custom textures. This dungeon so far is already far less threatening than pretty much every other one I've done on the server. I don't know if that's just me or because of the reasonable TPS or what. Oh, that's how you make a completed promise. Okay, that's cool. Any more monsters waltzing around? So what I believe is you give one of these hearts to the Cupid, and that is how it spawns the boss, I'm guessing. All right, let's go see what we can do. Does this work? Ah, okay. You need 5 blood letters. Or arrows. Wow, that's a lot of items. just learned how to spawn one, I guess. My first time. My first time, Anna. Why is Freeman blue? Because he resigned, but they didn't remove his name. You got nothing. Somebody doesn't want the gold? I'll take it. He was so good at moderating that when he resigned, the server tried to keep him. Yeah, basically. Someone should want to keep it. He's immune to... Well, I tried. Just realized you could probably fly around the arena. That might make it quicker. Honestly, isn't a ton of, I mean, maybe it's just because I'm having to contend with, like, 3 of the players right now. But there really isn't a lot of mobs for one end crystal, it feels like. Now to far the bond tender. Wonder if that box drinks. Nice. Alright, well, if no one else is gonna do it... Anybody else? Anybody? Come on. Any bugs hiding in here? Where are you? Where are you? Is there a way to get into the lower level? Does not look like that. Hi there. And there we go. We got some chocolates. Nice. Slash eat the chocolate. Anna's been really ignoring me. I've asked her about this like 3 times. Ooh, a love letter. Finally. Yoink. And that's a potion. Ooh, a love potion. It expired there, but therefore it no longer works as advertised. Oh, that's great. Alright, let's figure out how to get out of here. How do you obtain vine armor? That's an honest question. Vines and pumpkins, Halloween Delta City drop. Ah, okay. I don't know if I have those. I'll have to go look at my Delta City stuff later. Vines and pumpkin pies. Guess it's a reason to stay around on the server because you need the Halloween dungeon to be able to do to complete the Valentine's dungeon. Fortunately for me, I'm usually extremely busy around Halloween working on the Christmas animation. So I don't know if I have much of those in stock. Thankfully, I am not massively in the collector's market anymore, but it still might be nice to consider in the future. Does not seem to be a ton else going on here right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably call that here for the dungeon. I actually do really love how this place looks. There's clear that a lot of time went into here. It's actually a pretty substantially like big area. So Void and T, you guys did an excellent job. You have a tendency to argue like an old married couple, but when you put your heads together, clearly you know how to put together a pretty damn good dungeon. Although, I am going to speak to Void because, I mean, first off, compared to other dungeons like Shulker Ranch, this dungeon seems very easy. Especially, even compared to the Easter one. Like, the Easter Bunny Bash is actually, it's not among the most tough dungeons I've done. Not only do you have plenty of breathing room here, like, you can get away from the battle super easy if you need to. None of the mobs seem to do a lot of damage or need to take that much damage. And don't get me wrong, like, I mean, honestly, I actually do partly appreciate that because some of the dungeons on MCO feel a little bit too difficult. A little bit unfair even. And I have, you know, kind of wanted some more relaxed, not casual, but like dungeons that aren't quite as chaotic when you're trying to go through them. Delta City is probably one of the more tame ones. It's kind of like this, like, you know, there's plenty of access to get around. It's definitely not one of the most punishing ones, although it can be depending on what you're going after. But things like the Easter Bunny Bash, from what I remember, and obviously Shulker Ranch, those ones are probably, I don't know. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call that here for the dungeon, but there is a couple other things I want to show you that have been in the works. Nothing super crazy, but just a couple of things. And with that, let's go ahead and go visit our next destination. What the fuck? Oh! That got torn down? Wait, what's going on here? Site of new Texas Industries Incorporated building. Yeah, someone's been tearing this down. I wasn't expecting that. But, anyway, the reason I came here was because we're making a quick stop to Dubina, and although I do want to do an episode exploring here, I wanted to come by real quick and show you one of the things I have been absolutely busy working on. And a big chunk of that has been, my new building here. Now, compared to my Phoenix Isles tower, it is substantially smaller. But that was by choice. For one, the plot is only about a quarter of the size of like my Phoenix Isles plot. Number two, Phoenix Isles, not only was it like extremely painful to get through making, it took so long and took so much out of me that I waited an entire year before I even bothered trying to do the interior. And I wanted to avoid that. I honestly don't think I'm ever going to do a skyscraper that size again. I'll be lucky if I ever want to do a skyscraper after this one again, because I don't know why, I hate skyscrapers. They take so much out of me. They take so damn long and take so much energy, and if you've never seen one of my skyscrapers, you're going to find out why, because I can't do these things halfway. I kind of have this personal bias when it comes to a lot of skyscrapers, and I don't dislike simplistic ones, but when it comes to my own personal standard, I don't feel like I'm happy with, you know, just taking stone brick, glass planes, and putting that all the way up. Now, obviously, they're tearing this down. I'm guessing they have more plans with it, but like, something like this is probably the bare minimum of what I'd let myself do. And when I'm doing it, you know, like as a single build in somebody else's town, I really cannot hold back. And if you can just look at how many blocks are in here, we have red glass, nether brick, fences, diorite, grass, flowers, emerald, lapis, coal, several kinds of stained glass actually. We got white shulkers, and you know, there's just so much variety, depth, and complexity up this structure. And I mean, for what it's worth, I'm very proud of how it turned out. It's honestly probably as good as I was hoping for. But that being said, it took so goddamn long to do that it sucked. It took 10 hours just to build the exterior, and probably about 2 hours to do the interior. That's not including designing the thing in the first place. I actually designed this a little while ago, but building it was a 12-hour affair. That is half of a goddamn day. Fully, it makes me realize why a lot of people, when they build skyscrapers with big cities, they don't always go for the interior right away, or, you know, hell, any interiors. Dubina is like, we have this jokey reputation for not having enough interiors. Have you seen Xenotopia? Have you seen, I mean, okay, I don't know about Newport specifically, but like, there's a lot of places that don't have interiors, especially well thought out, deep interiors. And, you know, like, as I mentioned, my tendency for things, I can't like leave a build half finished if I want to have it done. I can't like not have the interior. And as you can see, it's going to get just as much love as every other inch of this building. And this is kind of the whole crazy long-winded way of saying, I don't want to build more skyscrapers. I hate doing it. I had promised to do it here though for a long time, multiple years now. Phoenix Isles was kind of the big grandeur one, and this is kind of the small one. This building is actually the World Peace Sanctuary is what I'm calling it. And the idea is it's designed to be like a middle ground, a common conflict-free area where people from all factions of the server can come together and not have to worry about, you know, constantly being at each other's backs. Now, if it were up to me, and I might see if somebody's willing to do this, I'd love to get this place nope zoned so you can't PvP here. Like, honestly, that would be perfect. That would, like, actually enable this building to be used for that purpose. But obviously, that's, nope zones aren't things that are handed out super commonly, so I'm not expecting or hell even asking for that right this second. But it is a nice thought to think about in the future. You know, would actually allow this place to be more than just like a lore or a role-playing environment, and actually serve a practical purpose. As far as I know, it is kind of the first of its kind on the server. There are other buildings that serve as like embassy hubs, but none that had the explicit like desire to be like a middle neutral ground for all factions. And honestly, that kind of really fits in well with my whole peace-loving, peace-advocating like position on the server. Obviously, if anybody who knows an inch about Project Moon, I'm really big when it comes into cooperation and PvP, but consensual PvP on the server, as opposed to like trolls, headhunting, raiding, shit like that. Personally, I'm not a big fan of it. I think it just causes more harm than it does good for a community server. But obviously everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and just as they are free to continue to do whatever they want, I'm free to continue to do whatever I want. And this is a kind of building that really embodies kind of what I feel like is good for not just MCO, but servers in general. So kind of getting all that long-winded out, we can actually kind of explore the building real quick. We got, I believe, 9 floors. Yeah, okay, so we got the lobby, the information, the caretaker's embassy, so basically the Project Moon embassy, offices A, offices B, offices C. Those are offices that can be rented out as embassies for people that want one. For 7th, we have the meeting room. 8th, we have the consulate, which is basically like the people that live here, the staff, and also like if there were people here that needed to, were like staying here overnight as guests or for their own protection or whatever, that's where they'd stay. And then of course we have the penthouse, which, you know, what skyscraper is good without a penthouse, especially with my tendency to have like the layered floors and then like the big glass promenade up top. So this is kind of the information board. These are letting people know what offices are available. Currently, pretty much all of them are, except for a few that I'm going to be building for other branches of Project Moon, such as Cascadia and Project Sun. So yeah, welcome to the World Peace Sanctuary. This place is a zone of neutrality for factions of the server. It is meant to serve as a beacon of peace in a place of safety, led by the caretakers of Moon. The WPS offers embassy offices for the region and hosts a safe place for travelers to stay at. It is also the regional embassy and operational outpost for the caretakers. PvP is strictly discouraged here in the walls, yet sadly not all who live respect the rules of war. We still try our utmost best to fulfill our goals. If you are ever in need of aid, reach out to Skraka72 or another member. If you would like to use an embassy office, you will be allowed to modify the interior within the discretion of the Davina staff or the caretakers. For the rules, read back. And this is just basically your simple, we have permission, we can evict you, like our rights as you being like a renter of our, like, you know, like of the building. So I haven't been able to fully embrace this role, but in quite a while. Thankfully, we haven't had any like massive headhunters or trolls on the server, like in a good while. But something I've done in the past, especially back during when Ninjalix was on his big tirade, and I think it was like the end of 2023. I don't remember. It was a couple years ago. I kind of have a tendency to act like a bodyguard to a lot of players, within my allowance as a player. Obviously, you know, mod stuff is what it is, but I am a demigod kit, and that offers me a lot of power when it comes to combat on the server. And thankfully, you know, I'm not interested in using those capabilities to target people. I'm really only here to act as a peacekeeping force. That is generally what I try to do. And give it a year and a half, going into the end of 2026, and if I keep up voting, which I have been for a good couple months now, I will be able to obtain God rank, at which point I'll basically be unstoppable. I will be an unstoppable brick wall to defend players. And yeah, I'm sure some people will find that annoying, but I don't know. I'm sure once I get there, I'll figure out what is a healthy amount of power to use, because if you notice anything about gods on the server, a lot of them really hold back with what they're capable of doing, and I'm guessing that's to not disrupt the balance of power or just flow on the server, because you kind of become so overpowered that you need to watch what you do. You have a responsibility to not just completely, utterly break the economy, the balance of power, you know, just all of that. And that's something I've been very aware of, and will do my best to respect and figure out a good middle ground when I eventually do get God rank, when and if that comes. So, reaching up to the Project Moon, the Caretaker's Embassy. Obviously, you know, we have our little desk here, the big old iconic logo. We got some quarters. We'll throw an ender chest and things. Why is my frame rate, like, terrible here? Or is that just me? It feels terrible. I don't know if it actually is. Got some little chairs back here. Going up to the 3rd floor, we have the first series of offices. These are all basically identical. 6 offices per floor. Really basic interior to start with, but you know, if you get one, you're able to come and decorate it as you so desire. I'm going the wrong direction. All right, here we go. Here is the meeting room. And, you know, obviously I'm making good use of those paintings. Can I please break this torch in a moment? Oh, I'm the only mod online, of course. All right, I should probably wrap this up then. But anyway, this is where people can come and meet. And we have a bigger selection of chairs along the outside. Here we have the consulate, where it's kind of like a kitchenette. You know, we got some living quarters, some bunks. We have a storage room. And hidden beneath here is actually a trash can, so you can dispose of items you don't want. Lastly, on the top floor, we of course have the penthouse, which also includes a door put in some automatic switches for the doors, but they're kind of hot messes if they keep doing that, no matter what your Y level is. I might need to talk to her about that. But anyway, you can right-click this to open and close off access to the bed, because, you know, if you're going to be in a space like this that just has a bunch of open glass, you probably want some privacy while you're sleeping. You can also right-click this to turn on and off the lights. Those doors are absolutely silly. And other than that, just some decorations and stuff. I do have one other thing I wanted to show off, but I should be getting to my duties as a moderator, because clearly we have things I need to do, and everybody else has so far abandoned me. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out for this video. Next time we will be visiting Newport. I have a 2 or 3 part series it's going to be, because we have 4 hours of footage to get through. But I'm not worried about that right now. That'll be coming in due time. What I wanted to show you, I guess it can hang on a little bit longer. It could use some more work done on it anyways. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Sorry, but spontaneous, chaotic this time. Who am I kidding? That's always the case. But we will see you next time in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.